This what my supposed to be man done got me. It's the $200 for me. Where I'm going with that? Where am I going with this? Better not biggest a fucking thing. Can't go to with it. What are racks? What are trips? What are tickets? I'm talking to my life.
You really trying to shine on me like for real?
I'm just showing the world what my boyfriend got me.
Like you really trying to shine on me like for real?
This between us?
Yeah, I brought you chocolate, I brought you card, I gave you $200. Come on, man.
It's the $200 for me. Like, what I'm going to do with that?
It was a whole month ago. Like, what you talking about?
And we didn't do enough. I'm not satisfied. It's supposed to be Happy Valentine's Day, and I'm upset.
Bills. I got your birthday just came up. I just brought you some chocolate, teddy bear.
I don't even eat candy.
$200. You can get your head.
You know I don't eat candy, so what was you thinking about when you went and bought that? And it's dark chocolate.
Man, it's the thought that counts. Come on.
The thought.
You gotta be appreciative.
But you ain't got no fucking brain then, because you ain't put enough thought into this.
You really serious? You really unappreciative?
No,
like,
right.
I really just pay these bills and everything. Like, you serious right now?
They got hoes all on the ground popping out with trips.
And that's why some men dislike Valentine's Day. For them, it can feel like no matter how much effort they put in, it's never truly appreciated. When appreciation feels one-sided, motivation fades, and that's when they start asking, why even try?
Men will do things like at the start of a relationship or the start of a connection, talking stage, whatever it is, to like reel you in. And then they just won't be consistent throughout the relationship. So for example, some of you guys are commenting under my post saying that you have had a man buy you flowers in the past, but on Valentine's Day, he only texts you Happy Valentine's Day and that was that. That man knew that Valentine's Day was important to you. He's very aware that it is. He's choosing not to do something special for you on this day. I don't care if he did something for you in the beginning of the relationship. When he was courting you and you guys were feeling each other out, he bought you flowers. Yeah, he did that to reel you in. But now that he feels like he has you, he doesn't feel like he has to keep up with you, maintain you, and be consistent. For me, that's a huge red flag for me. And I've seen it before in the past. A man acted like, he was all about me, did something nice for me in the beginning of our relationship. And then Valentine's Day, he literally did not even acknowledge me at all. Like, it was just like ghost. And then when I spoke to him about it, like, oh, like, why did you disappear all of a sudden? It's like, oh, I'm just like focusing on myself. I just had a lot going on. No, he's just avoiding you on Valentine's Day because he didn't want to have to do anything for you. All that stuff is very intentional. That's why I keep on telling y'all, these men are intentional. It's very premeditated. They are thinking before the day of Valentine's Day, like, oh yeah, like, I'm just not going to talk to her a couple weeks before. I'm just like going to kind of like die down conversation. So then she just knows not to expect anything. You should 100% expect something. And if you don't get it, you should leave him and you should stop talking to him. It's that simple.
Let's be honest. This sounds like only one side of the story. There's always more beneath the surface. Before jumping to conclusions, it's worth asking, what aren't we being told?
You really didn't get me anything? For Valentine's Day, you really didn't get me anything? I walked all around the house, in the living room and in the bathroom. I didn't see anything.
For what?
For Valentine's Day, I just worked a 12-hour shift and I come home to nothing.
I mean, I went. They sold out everything.
What?
No, I went to all the stores. All the men bought all the flowers before I could even get there. I think this year there was something. The men were not smiling this year. They bought everything. There was not. I was like, okay, do people have even plants? You know how they put potted plants? I was like, give me that one. They bought those ones too. I think the men that came to buy flower and the flowers sold that started buying plants. And I'm like, do you people have cactus? I will take just like they say that once. They sold. I went to like 5 stores. Everything was sold out.
Everything was sold out. So you didn't think about the fact that I was working all night and I would expect to come home to something. I mean, you're not even working. You're just laying there. So the least I could have gotten was something. Anything.
They sold everything. So I went to Publix, Walmart, Target, everywhere. I even went, those people, women, those women that sell, like, sometimes you see like a Mexican woman at her church, she's selling rose. I was even looking, I'm saying, okay, finally now, usually when you don't want them, they'll show up. I want to sell you rose and make you look bad. But finally, now I wanted to buy. They were nowhere to be found. One that I saw walking, she said that she sold out. People were just selling out. I don't know what happened this year.
I just don't believe that.
No, it's
I
what
just
happened.
don't. No, so what about like chocolate? You couldn't find any chocolate? Like
No,
nothing
I
like
didn't
that?
want to, because if I only bring chocolate, then because I didn't have, I wanted to wait till today. So now they said they will replenish. So I wanted to go, and then when I buy the flour, I'll then buy the chocolates. Because if I only bring chocolate, you will probably think that,
No, I would have appreciated something. Chocolate is fine. I don't think you looked. I just don't think you even tried.
if you're hungry, I left you rice. There's leftover rice for you.
After I just got off of work. No, I was expecting to see something. Like I get on social media and I see everybody just have such a nice time, and I get home and I don't have nothing.
Exactly. Where do you think all those social media people got their flour? You see, men should stop doing this thing. They will go, instead of buy one bunch for one woman, they will buy, you see a room full of roses. I'm like, if you buy up all the roses, what will another man use? Because you bought flour that 10 people should use. You bought it for one woman. But one flour would have been enough. But now you've bought, and now you've put me in jeopardy now, because I've looked everywhere and I can't buy anyone for my own. You see, that's the men. The men are very inconsiderate, is what I'm saying. That's the problem. Some of those things you saw on social media is what's leading to this pandemic of men not being able to find the flour they need. Someone needs to do something about that.
No, all I'm hearing is excuses, and I think you should just go back live with your mom. Seriously.
What do you mean? I can't. She has a boyfriend now. I can't go back there.
Well, you can't continue staying here.
How? No, I was checked today.
Love this video. Credit to Dairy for making sure men feel seen and heard. A lot of men are carrying more than they show this year. Hopefully the next ones bring more balance and more reasons to smile.
Women don't hate Valentine's Day. We're tired of being the ones who make it happen. There's a reason Trader Joe's is absolutely packed with men the night before Valentine's Day. Women are taught to think ahead, to anticipate needs, while men are often allowed to wait until the last minute and still be praised for showing up. Women are tired of hoping, planning, and hinting, only to watch someone sprint through Trader Joe's at 8:47 p.m. grabbing flowers you don't even like and a card. If you want it done right, you either do it yourself without resentment, or you wait for a man who doesn't need hints, reminders, or a deadline to show up thoughtfully. A woman who knows her worth doesn't expect leadership from someone who waits for instructions.
Go.
Oh my god, are you okay?
Oh my god, I'm literally fine.
Are you sure?
I'm fine. Sorry, I just saw this couple on my feed and it reminded me that it's almost Valentine's Day, but I'm actually fine, I swear.
Oh my god.
No, I swear.
Are you sure?
I'm so good.
Okay.
So me and my fiance are having a little tiny disagreement right now because I have a question. So Valentine's Day is coming up, and Valentine's Day is for the girls, right? Right? Okay. So
Wrong. It's for the couple. Valentine's Day is for couples. There's nowhere where it's specified that it's just for women. It's just that women are the ones who always expect something from a man, and that's their expectation. So they've taken it up on themselves to say, oh, it's for us, because men have catered to women in the past. Men have been the ones catering to their loved one. They wanted to share some things with you or make it a special day for you, but it's actually for the couple itself. You're supposed to do things for each other if you are into celebrating that. Now, to be honest with you, most stable couples, most couples who have been married and been together for years, they don't even care about Valentine's Day. I'm gonna just keep that 100. Even though every year my husband does get me something for Valentine's Day, he is the one who started, celebrating it. But honestly, it's not that big of a deal for most couples who have been together for years and years and years and years. This is something that a lot of single people who are dating think that a man should do that for them. They think that a man man that they're dating should go all out and, you know, do all these things for these particular days because they feel like they're deserving of it. And this is just what a man is supposed to do. So yeah, I just wanted to point that out. But most couples who've been together for years, who take care of each other on a regular basis, Valentine's Day is not a big deal. Just wanted to make that clear. Let's continue.
Why he talking about some, you give me a gift for Valentine's Day? Come on. Like, I'm like, no. I mean, okay, well, first off, let's go back. His birthday is on the 18th. Valentine's Day is on the 14th. So 4 more days after Valentine's Day is your birthday. So my plan is to get him something for his birthday, but not for Valentine's Day, because on Valentine's Day, you're supposed to be catering to me, right? You're supposed to be taking me out, right? So I'm like, okay, so no, I'm not getting you nothing for Valentine's Day, but I better have some flowers, because at the end of the day, Valentine's Day is for the girls. Like, if you look up Valentine's Day, dudes are taking their women out, hotels out, dinner dates, fine. It don't got to be no fine dining, not no 5-star $100 meal. No, it could be a simple catering to me, show your appreciation to me. That's why people always be like, oh, I want to be loved 365, not just on one day.
Valentine's Day means different things to different people. For some, it feels overly commercial or forced. Many men see themselves as providers year-round, not just performers for one specific day. Some lean into the holiday, others don't connect with it emotionally, and that doesn't make them wrong, just wired differently.
You know when you get into a talking stage with someone, like, they like to ask you all these questions about yourself, right? So I was talking to this guy a couple of days ago, right? He's ended it now. But it's because I made this little joke. The joke was, he asked me, oh, when's your birthday? I said 14th of February. I'm free. He said, isn't that Valentine's Day? I said, yes. That's the day of my birthday. Bear in mind, my birthday was in December. But I said, yes, that's the day of my birthday. He said, oh, I don't celebrate Valentine's. I said, yeah, it's fine. It's not for Valentine's, for my birthday. He's like, oh, nah, I don't celebrate people's birthday. I rebuke you, idiots. Any possible way for you to not spend on Valentine's Day, you would do it. You don't celebrate Valentine's. Okay, I gave you an ultimatum. I said it's my birthday.
Stupid games get stupid prizes. Right? He probably smelled the desperation on your breath, realized that you're looking for a hot meal and a sponge bath, and he basically said, yeah, I'm out of here. I just met this chick. We're in the talking stage. The juice ain't worth the squeeze here. Okay, she is too desperate, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, for hookah and crab legs, right? She wants to be wined and dined, flowers, and all this other stuff. Yeah, I'm out of here. He probably realized that it wasn't genuine to begin with, the connection that he was trying to build with you. And yeah, he probably realized that, yeah, this shit gonna cost me. So, you know, hey, like I said, stupid games get stupid prizes.
Yeah, a lot of guys try to avoid situations that feel forced or unnecessary. Sometimes the signals just aren't communicated clearly on either side. When expectations aren't aligned, frustration builds. Clear communication would solve more than silent hints ever could.
Unfortunately, it's true. Valentine's Day is the day you find out if a man actually likes you. Not what he says, not what he promises.
What he does.
Because this is the easiest day of the year to show effort. The bar is literally on the floor, and somehow some men still trip over it. No plan. And then they say, you know I care. But love doesn't live in your intentions. It lives in your actions. Valentine's Day exposes patterns. If he disappears, forgets, or makes you feel dramatic for wanting something small and thoughtful, imagine a lifetime of birthdays, anniversaries. If he fumbles the most obvious cue on the calendar, what makes you think it magically gets better later? A man who genuinely likes you doesn't need reminders. He doesn't need pressure. He doesn't need threats to show up. Natural when interest is real. And no, this isn't about money. It's about intention. Mm-hmm. It's about feeling considered. So if today left you disappointed, don't ignore that feeling. It's not you being too much.
For some men, Valentine's Day becomes a test of expectations. If the focus is only on being treated like royalty rather than mutual appreciation, that says something about the dynamic. A healthy relationship isn't about one person being celebrated, it's about both feeling valued. That's how you know whether you're building a win or learning a lesson.
Here's some red flags that your man is not planning on celebrating you for Valentine's Day, girl.
Number one, he starts acting distant in late January, girl. He's not calling you. He's not texting you. He's not trying to spend any time with you. He's starting unnecessary arguments with you. And he's making you upset so you can start an argument with him. Then the week of Valentine's Day, poof, he just disappears. He suddenly has all these unforeseen expenses. Car trouble, back child support, baby mama need money, family members need money, home repairs. Wait a minute, he probably don't have a home. Don't worry about that one. He's just trying to manage your expectations, babe. My personal favorite, he starts downplaying Valentine's Day. Well, I don't like Valentine's Day. It's just a commercial holiday. Yes, exactly. Why do we need to celebrate Valentine's Day to prove our love to one another? Did you see what he did there? Trying to justify not celebrating you. He suggests a bare minimum alternative. We don't need to do all that. How about I just cook for you? But he's not making any plans, no menu, no grocery store, no follow-up plan, nothing. Or he wants to skip it all together and says, oh, we can just do something another day. Bottom shelf, bare minimum. He makes snide remarks about women being materialistic. I mean, we are material beings. This pen is material. This necklace is material. So yes, we are materialistic. We're material. Anyway, here's the thing. Valentine's Day exposes standards. Let this be the last time that you accept bare minimum treatment from him. Because if he wanted to, he would.
Sometimes it's painful to watch people obsess over trivial matters. Letting go of unnecessary drama takes awareness and self-control. Focusing on what truly matters is what leads to peace and growth.
Everybody grab a seat. Let's watch something together, and hopefully this can be a learning lesson for anybody that it may apply to.
You want a toxic? That's not what the fuck I am. I don't be on that, bro. I don't be on that. I'm not no toxic nigga. Use toxic shit. I'm not on that toxic.
You sound toxic right now.
No, because I'm pissed the fuck off, but I'm irritated as fuck
right now, okay?
So clearly this couple is having a disagreement. He is trying to convey to her that he's irritated. He stops himself when he says, I'm mad. He's explaining to her, I don't do this toxic stuff. I don't do this back and forth. I'm irritated, but I'm not toxic. Yes, you are toxic. She ain't listening at all. Let's see what else happens.
Irritated.
Because I asked you to pull over so I can drive my car.
And I said I would. It wasn't an issue.
So what's the problem? Why you still back and forth about it?
Because you want to keep dismissing me. I told you about this.
Why you still talking?
He said that you are dismissing me, and I've told you about that. Well, convo over. Why are you still talking? While he is in the middle of telling her what his issue is, she is doing the exact thing. Let's keep going.
You said it was something with the windshield. You said you don't see
how I did not. I said this. Does this bother you driving like this?
No, that wasn't what you said. But it's cool. I'm driving. Let it go. All I said was pull over. Let me drive. Why is there a problem?
There ain't no
because
problem.
I want to drive my car.
Drive your shit. No problem.
Okay, well, be quiet.
Hey, be quiet. Well, be quiet. It's over. Be quiet. He already told you that he's tired of you dismissing him. And here you are dismissing him again. And I'm only surmising that there's some kind of issue with the windshield, whether it is the defrost, the windshield wiper blades. Apparently, their view is probably obstructed in some kind of way. She's used to driving with whatever issue is. He asked, do you have a problem with your windshield like this? No, it turns into an argument, probably because she's offended. She's offended that you're talking about my car like that. And let's keep going.
All that conversation over, bro. Who the fuck you talking to?
Yeah,
like I'm some bitch ass nigga or something, bro.
It was
you're not finna keep,
you're
not finna keep coming to me like that, bro. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right.
You're not finna keep coming to me like that.
And if I
flat
do,
out.
And if I do,
we not gonna be together. Flat out.
Okay, well we ain't gotta be together.
You're not finna keep doing
this
shit.
We ain't gotta be together.
Now I don't know about y'all, but what I heard was he identified the problem he was having. He told her what the solution would be for him to be fulfilled. He set clear boundaries on what could not continue to happen. And instead of that woman respecting any of that, she ended the relationship. Well, we ain't got to be together then. Instead of you admitting that you are doing something that is hurting this man, bothering this man, disrespecting him, you would just rather end the relationship. I want any woman that has ever heard herself sound like this, I want you to be honest with yourself. What kind of relationship are you in now? What type of respect are you getting from the relationship based on what you give? I was once one of these women, and I'm so glad I have been working on myself, because no man wants to be disrespected and dismissed like that. And ladies, we really got to work on this. If you are with a man that you don't respect, leave. Because y'all treating these men with such disrespect is often how a lot of y'all's relationships end in tragedy or physical harm. And I know y'all don't want to hear that, but sometimes y'all be poking the bear and then be mad when the bear bites.
One reason some men choose to stay single is simple. Communication and understanding can be challenging in relationships. It's not about anyone being wrong. It's about connection and clarity. Thanks for watching Manhood. If you want access to exclusive episodes and want to support the channel, hit the join button and become a member. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if this video resonated. Drop your stories and thoughts in the comments. We read everyone. See you tomorrow.